it was easier pushing him off than I thought it was going to be. No. He's really mad now. No. I too wish that I could just let him enjoy a meal in peace. I, however, also can't let him just push me around the pasture, treating me however he pleases. Oh, chickens, I'm here. Come on, gang. Hi. I've got to tell you all a story, and it actually has nothing to do with chickens, but I figured we'd say hi to them. Maybe it's been a while since we've seen them, but here we go. Hello, you handsome boy. I may not even have to tell you guys a story. We may see it play out in real time today instead. Big boy, could you please fix your hair? We've been working on this. I would also like to point out that my background here in the barn is growing rather messy. But we're not going to talk about that because we're fighting other battles today. I've been at the dentist today. I've been having some jaw pain over here. So I had some x-rays. I might have to get all 4 of my wisdom teeth removed, but I have a more in-depth appointment on Monday, so we'll address that next week. Hello. Hello. And then before I start my story, I just want to say it's not as bad as it sounds. And 2, I'm here intact, unharmed, 100% fine. I'm kind of imagining the comments after I tell this story. So let me just answer them. Hey, you gotta go out. You can't come in with me. I'm just trying to let some light in. We on the same page? I know, I'm a horrible mom. Stop. What? No, don't come in. It's not a really big barn. I don't want you to come in. It's not a huge place. This is a story about Big Boy, and I promise I am being so careful. He has not been a harm or a danger to any of the other animals in my pasture this far. I know that I need to continue to be careful, especially with the kids, and I, as their mother, would never put them in harm's way. And I was also fully aware that there were some potential issues before I wanted to let Big Boy come and have his trial in my pasture. So now I can tell you my story. Maybe you'll even get a little bit of a reenactment. But Pickles, get out. I'll tell y'all my story, and then I'll tell y'all some things that I'm doing to fix these problems. So I'm giving everybody some alfalfa tonight, but I need to get this feed into the buckets. But even everybody outside right now, they're all playing nice while they wait on me to get this feed. Besides the goat who's continuously hitting the door, all of the animals are getting along while they wait on me to get their feed. However, when I come out of this barn with feed is a different story with Big Boy. He's not being aggressive. Stop it! He's not being aggressive to any of the other animals around, but he's very pushy and very testy and tries to be very dominant with me carrying his feed over, which isn't a problem that we had a whole lot at first, but now has kind of progressed. given the goats some alfalfa, both here and in the trailer. I haven't been completely stuffing their bags because Kim's goats come over and eat it all. Back to my story and to get feed up done. What I have been doing when feeding, because of all the hay that I have to carry and I haven't been bringing the golf cart, I come over here and I get Barbie and Tigger's buckets, carry them back to the barn, put the hay inside, use one to tote Big Boy's hay over, come back and fill it up again, and then bring both of their hay out. Notice I have my, just in case, hopefully no one knocks my camera over. Get both these out. Take them to the barn. So here we are, right? Same spot we were in yesterday, except when I come out of the barn like this yesterday, Big Boy was waiting for me here at the door. I don't know where he's disappeared to now, but yesterday when I came out, he was waiting here at the door. And Barbie and Tigger had headed over towards the stalls where they knew that they were going to get their hay, but Big Boy stayed and he wanted to try to grab from me. And when I shooed him away, instead of going away like he normally would, he bowed back up to me. So here I am standing here with a load of hay, and the barn door's still open, and my crop here was still laying right inside. So he takes a step towards me and I take a step back towards him, but he still doesn't back down. He decided he was gonna get some hay from me. So as I bent down to pick up my crop, he reared up at me a little bit, and I stood up and I just kind of started going haywire on him, and he slowly come back down to the ground and turned around and walked away. But he was still very persistent the entire time we walked to the round pen and trying to get really close and just kind of crowding me again like I had started working on when he first came over here. Today he's not paying me a whole lot of mind. I'm gonna go ahead and make my walk over to the round pen with his hay. I know Barbie and Tigger, y'all are hungry too. I know it. Everybody's hungry. I still have wire out here. I gotta come on the tractor and get it. See, Barbie, did you knock it over? Yeah, he's trying to. He is gonna hang out there for a second, and he's gonna eat last today. He's plumb not happy with me right now. He's being awfully mouthy about it too. I'm gonna load some hay up on this side by side now and drive it out to Big Boy. Could I have probably drove the hay over there in the first place to get him over there to eat? Yes, but me being on the ground and walking, I have the opportunity to teach him that personal space, and I think it makes it a little easier for us to learn that. And please remember that I'm not a professional. I have consulted with a professional though. I talked to Courtney this morning about mine and Big Boy's interaction yesterday and about what I did on my own. I asked her if that was good or if she had anything to add. So let's get to that. Standing up to Big Boy yesterday versus backing down and kind of chasing him out of my area, I think that we will all be able to agree was the right choice. Because we can't teach him that that is fine and okay and that he's the one in charge. This morning when I came out for feed time, we did the normal thing from the gate to the barn. Everybody walked with me up to the barn, but at the barn from the gate, I kept everybody completely out of my space. Big Boy had taken a couple steps to the door, acted like he wanted to walk inside the door, and he has walked fully inside the feed barn before. And I didn't want to be fully inside the feed barn with him fully inside the feed barn. So every time I saw them starting to approach, I would pick up the crop and shoo everybody away, and I just kept them completely out of this space the entire time. Went and stuck them in the round pen like y'all just now saw me do, come back, fed Barbie and Tigger. But then whenever I went out to feed him, instead of immediately feeding him, I left his feed bucket sitting right outside the gate. I left his feed bucket sitting here right outside the gate. I went in with him and we exercised before we allowed breakfast. He actually started his lunging pretty well. And after we'd gone a few minutes, started to get a little testy. So we went longer. He started doing better, and then we did that until he was consistently turning inwards toward me on our whoa. That is a sign of respect. So when he was more continuously showing me that sign of respect, I gave him his meal. So these are the things that I had called and talked to Courtney about this morning and asked her for a little bit of advice. And she agreed what I have done at this point. And she gave me a little more advice too. So now y'all get to see the fun part. She agreed that it sounds like he is just trying to test limits as much as he can right now. That he's trying to be head honcho and needs to be shown that he can't be head honcho just when he wants to be. That he does have someone, me, ahead of him in this place. Now, what she said, I think, was more along the lines of head horse eats first. Head horse can run everybody else off their food to eat. So pretty much I have to show him I'm head horse. Go. 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 So I'm going to keep him off this food. No. Until I'm ready for him to eat. I'm just gonna keep him off this food for a minute. I know. He's definitely being less pushy than he was yesterday. No. No. I'm gonna let him eat, and then I'm gonna move him off of his food. Good boy. Okay, go. Back. Back. It was easier pushing him off than I thought it was going to be. No. He's really mad now. No. 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 Go. 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 he calms down a little bit, I'll let him have it back. No. Whoa. Whoa. No. No. Another bite. Go. My turn. My turn. Go. No. Good boy. Good boy. Gotta get some patience. Okay? Maybe a little bit of gratitude. It would go a long way. Okay? I'll give you back the hay I made you drop. Sorry about that. There's probably a little just regular Bahia grass in there too now. And now I will let him enjoy the rest of his dinner in peace. I also want to say again that I am no professional, and I'm showing you these things in a way just of how I interpret them. I don't know if that's what she meant by run him off his food. I feel like that's pretty cut and dry, right? But if everything works out, this is a great opportunity to work on my horsemanship. Just in foreshadowing my comment section again, I too wish that I could just let him enjoy a meal in peace. I, however, also can't let him just push me around the pasture, treating me however he pleases. And this is just going to make things safer and better for everybody. I was hopeful to get on him and be riding him soon. And I really think that we do have a lot of groundwork that we should touch base on again before we go there. I will be coming back in a few minutes to let them out from dinner. I gotta make sure I let him out before it starts raining. I know that is y'all's place to lay right now. They've been there every day since I've gotten the fence taken down. This is where they choose to lay. It's about to start raining and y'all are gonna wanna go to your shed. Anyways, that's what happened, and that's what is going on right now in my big boy journey. Again, I'm grateful that I have a friend who can kind of walk me through these situations and give me what I know is sound advice. So thank you for that, Courtney. And if y'all don't follow Courtney and Ashley, you should go and do that at Twisted Critters Rescue and Rehab. I appreciate the bluntness when she told me that this may be a several month long ongoing thing. Something that I have to consistently work on before I see a complete change. And told me there would be times that he does amazing and then just decides to switch up and push limits again, and we might have to start doing it a little more. But it hopefully is an issue that we can work out with some consistency. And I do plan to try to work with him and do whatever I need to do to give him the permanent home that he needs. I even still have plans of getting started on a stall pretty soon. Oh, and we're gonna talk about a name change. But for now, I will see you on the next one.